It's a great time to get out and enjoy Florida's parks and nature, and a lot of people bring their dogs out to enjoy a hike together, but there are a few things pet owners should keep in mind. Let's get to Dr. Meaghan Callahan. She's medical director at Veterinary Emergency Group in Tampa. Good morning, Doc. Good to see you again.
Good morning.
All right, let's talk about it. What you take your dog out for a hike, for a long walk in a park? What should we be looking out for?
So this is one situation where preparation goes a long way. Before you go, make sure that your trail is mapped out, you know the topography, and that you have the phone number of your veterinarian as well as an emergency veterinarian saved in your phone. Veterinary Emergency Group has 2 locations in Tampa, and so even if you're outside of the greater Tampa Bay area, you can always call Veterinary Emergency Group, speak with a doctor, and they will be able to guide you to the closest emergency hospital.
Okay.
When you get on the trail, looking out for any other animals that might be able to sting or bite your animal. So in Florida, that's pretty much every animal that you would encounter on a trail. Keeping them on leash will definitely help to minimize those risks. Other things that can be dangerous, especially if you're traveling outside of the Tampa Bay area, is cliffs, steep, rocky cliffs. We want to make sure that we're keeping an eye on them, making sure they don't fall. Ticks and tick-borne illnesses, we all know about Lyme disease. Even in Florida, it's not as prevalent as in the Northeast, but it's still here, and I think that's something that we don't talk about enough. There are vaccines to make sure that if your dog is at risk, that we can vaccinate them beforehand, as well as toxic plants. So educating yourself, making sure that you're staying away from toxic plants, mushrooms, berries, but we also want to keep our furry friends away from them as well. And as we approach summer, we know in Florida it gets really hot, so making sure that we're avoiding walking or hiking with our pets in the dead of the heat of the day,
right.
And doing it in the morning or at dusk, making sure that they have shade and that you bring clean water, because a lot of the standing water can be contaminated with infectious diseases such as leptospirosis, which is also spread through wildlife. There's a vaccine for that as well. So, coming up with a plan with your veterinarian on which vaccines are warranted is definitely the best way to prepare your pet for the hiking season.
And those little collapsible bowls, plastic bowls, those are great. You can, I know you look kind of geeky with it on the side of your belt, but you're carrying it with the water and you can pour it. If the dog doesn't like to drink out of the water, you've got those little bowls right there, and my 2 love to drink like that when we're out on a walk,
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
All right. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for the great advice this morning, and we'll talk again soon, okay?
Thanks for having me.
See you. Bye.